Healthy plants don't start in a fertilizer bag, they start in the soil, and, well, the secret to unlocking incredible growth lies not in synthetic boosters, but in feeding the soil with life itself. If you've ever wondered how to make your plants grow faster, healthier, and more resilient without relying on chemical fertilizers, then this carbon-rich ferment is the answer. It's simple, inexpensive, and honestly, so powerful that once you see the results, you'll never go back. Fertilizer might give plants a quick boost, but it does little to improve the long-term health of your soil. In fact, repeated fertilizer use can strip soil of its organic matter and reduce beneficial microbes. On the other hand, carbon ferments do the exact opposite. They restore balance by feeding soil life, improving structure, and delivering nutrients in a natural, plant-available form. Think of it as both food and medicine for your soil ecosystem. This carbon-rich ferment creates a powerhouse of microbes that digest organic matter, release nutrients, and build soil fertility from the ground up. Stronger roots, greener leaves, and improved resistance to pests and drought are just some of the benefits. You don't need expensive ingredients, just materials that are easy to find. This formula is balanced, reliable, and designed to give you maximum results. 2 pounds of dry brown leaves or shredded dried grass as your carbon source, 2 pounds of fresh green plant material such as vegetable scraps or fresh-cut weeds for nitrogen, 1 pound of brown sugar or unsulfured molasses to feed the microbes, and 2 gallons of clean, non-chlorinated water. Now go ahead and mix the dry leaves, fresh greens, and sugar together until everything is well coated. Next, place that mixture into a large bucket or container and pour the water over it. Give it a good stir, and then loosely cover it with a breathable cloth or lid that lets gases escape. Let it ferment in a shaded area for about 7 to 10 days, stirring once every day. When the ferment is ready, you'll notice it has a sweet, earthy smell, not foul or rotten. At this point, strain out the solids and keep the liquid. This is your concentrated carbon-rich ferment. Concentration matters. If it's too strong, it can overwhelm young plants. If it's too weak, you miss out on its full potential. Here's the right dilution. Mix 1 cup, or about 250 milliliters, of the carbon-rich ferment into 1 gallon, which is around 3.8 liters of water. So, you'll want to apply it directly to the soil around the base of your plants about once every 7 to 10 days. For seedlings, make sure to reduce the concentration by half, just to avoid stressing those young roots. This balanced application, well, it delivers nutrients steadily, and also feeds the beneficial microbes that help keep your soil alive and thriving. You know, chemical fertilizers feed plants directly, but they kinda ignore the soil life that actually makes nutrients truly available. A ferment, however, is pre-digested by microbes, making it a whole different story. So what that means is the nutrients are already in a form plants can absorb instantly. Plus, the carbon fuels soil organisms, which in turn unlock even more nutrients from organic matter that's already present in your garden. The result is a self-sustaining cycle of fertility that just keeps giving back season after season. Gardeners who use this method often notice thicker stems, greener foliage, and stronger fruit set within just a few weeks. Unlike fertilizer, which can burn plants or leach away in the rain, carbon ferment stays active in the soil, improving it every time you apply. Beyond bigger and faster growth, this ferment comes with hidden advantages that chemical fertilizers can't offer. It improves soil structure, making it softer, more crumbly, and easier for roots to spread. It increases water retention, reducing the need for constant watering. It encourages earthworms and other soil allies, which in turn aerate the soil naturally. Over time, your garden becomes less dependent on outside inputs and more self-sufficient. While this ferment is pretty forgiving, there are a few key things to keep in mind. Always use non-chlorinated water because, chlorine can kill the very microbes you're trying to cultivate. Don't rush the fermentation process. Give it at least 7 days to allow those microbes to multiply. And always dilute before applying. Using it straight can overwhelm delicate root systems. Just follow the formula and application schedule and you'll see consistent, reliable results. The real beauty of this method isn't just healthier plants, it's freedom. You no longer have to rely on store-bought fertilizers that drain your wallet and strip your soil. Instead, you're tapping into the natural cycles of life, using materials you already have at home. Every batch you make builds healthier soil, which in turn creates healthier plants. It's a cycle that strengthens your garden year after year, unlike fertilizers that demand constant reapplication. If you're serious about growing stronger, bigger, and healthier plants, stop relying on fertilizers that only provide short-term results. This carbon-rich ferment is the real game-changer for gardeners who want thriving soil and vibrant crops without breaking the bank. It's natural, effective, and surprisingly easy to make. Try this in your garden and watch the transformation happen before your eyes. If you found this guide useful, hit that subscribe button, share it with fellow gardeners, and let's keep building healthier gardens together, one ferment at a time.